Okay, we just had a look at the track stacks for folders, which gives you a basic volume fader for everything that is in that folder. But how about audio? Is there any way you can put stuff inside a folder and process that with compressor or EQs, reverb, that kind of stuff? Well, lo and behold, yes, we can. And that is actually the other option we got in the dialog just now when we created the track stack, the summing track stack, which actually is able to process audio too. Let's say, for instance, we have these two, the kick and the clap. We maybe want to group them together and send them to a bus that has a compressor strapped over the outputs. Or maybe not the output, this is the output, but I mean the bus, of course. But let's say I have my kick and my clap. I used to do that a lot, send them to a bus. So in this case, I would be sending them to an aux track, which would have the bus as its input, and then insert a compressor on that aux track. So I go to the mixer, select my kick and my clap track. So these two, well, it's got the hi-hat on the clap track also, by the way. Send these two to a bus, maybe in this case, bus number 4. Strap a compressor on that, and then I'm finally good to go. Nothing wrong with that, but there is a faster way of doing all this now. And that is the summing track stack option that we saw in the dialog. So we just select our 2 tracks, go to the track menu again and create track stack. And this time we'll choose the summing stack. And that is a multi-purpose track stack that mixes its subtracks and can be saved as a patch. That is very important too. I will show you that in a moment. This type can also record and play back MIDI. That is very cool. So let's go ahead and create one for the kick and the clap. And let's see what happens with the hi-hat that comes from the same instrument as the clap actually. So here we go, create, and there is our sum 4 track that I can open and close again with a little triangle. And it contains the kick and the clap. Let's play this. Yeah, as expected, the hi-hat is in there also because it's in the same instrument as the clap. So let's call this kick, hat, and clap. Let's see how this reflects in the mixer. I will need to put this on all. And there's our bus. Now I can go ahead and do a little EQing or maybe add a compressor. Play with this a bit. So that's a very fast and handy way to use a summing track stack. Now let's go to the next tutorial and find out more about that MIDI playback and recording.